you brought up a point. I don't do social media. The reason I don't do social media is because unless you are proactively pursuing a blogging career or a constructive career on Facebook or whatever you want to do, it's a waste of time, man. It's a soul-sucking experience.
It's a soul-sucking experience, but I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say if you're not blogging. My thing is, it really depends on let's say if you're watching like videos and shit like that, or improve your mental, or just give you if it's nothing productive in it, if you just like scrolling on just looking at memes. I mean, my thing is, yeah, you're gonna have to get some entertainment out of life. I wouldn't just I just wouldn't let social media consume you, I would guess.
Well, let me ask you, is YouTube a form of social media, or is YouTube a form of entertainment?
It's really both.
Okay, fair enough. So I guess throwing that in perspective, unless you are proactively doing stuff on social media to better your own life, you're really not doing anything but having a soul-sucking addiction. Unless you're looking to make other people, not even
in moderation.
I mean, not even moderation. Unless you are looking up videos to better your life or to make a difference in other people's lives, dude. I mean, granted, like you said, there's a little bit of entertainment, but unless for the most part, unless you're looking to do some better in your life and other people's lives, social media is an addiction and a soul-sucking thing, bro. Because you can sit down and watch one YouTube video, and then the next thing you know, 10 minutes has passed. You say 5 more minutes. Guess what? 20 more minutes just passed, dude. And now it's like an hour later.
I mean, my thing is, like I said, it's moderation, bro. You want some more?
Moderation's a key word.
But my thing is moderation. I say the reason why I say moderation is because you're gonna have to have some type of form of entertainment, rather that be social. Because the thing is, I wouldn't say it's soul sucking. I feel like if you're only on it and that's all you do, and you just live your whole life on let's say if you go to work and all you do is just scroll on social media, look at memes and this and that, and you don't do anything other than that. But I mean, I feel like a little bit of it is healthy, bro, because I mean, shit, you can eat like a snack or something, but if that's all you're eating,
it's like Big Macs day after day.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, a little something ain't really just too bad. But if you let the shit just really consume you, then I mean, and then your health declines. I mean, that's kind of on you. You know what I mean?
I mean, I did agree with you. For entertainment purposes in small amounts, it's healthy. But that's the problem. Most people don't have moderation, dude. People they don't set time limits, parameters, and discipline. Man, people lack discipline. People let things get out of hand. Like I said, 5 minutes turns into 10, 10 into 30, 30 into 2 hours. And the next thing you know...
Hours turn to days, days turn to months, months turn to years.
Yeah, essentially, but I mean, seriously, the thing is, you get off work, you have habits, you sit down and you get on YouTube, right? Let's say you get off work at 10 o'clock.
And you want that shit at 10:01.
They don't find themselves getting off that shit till 1 in the morning. They got to be back at work at 8. Guess what? Now you're getting 6 hours of sleep. Now if you had any other plans to get up, go start a habit, eating healthy, working out, now you're setting yourself back because now you're tired. Now you don't have the energy to fuel your discipline, man. Yeah. Now you're back in square one.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like a lot of people are depressed because they feel like they're not doing nothing, or they're at this stage in their life where they're just like this. You know what I mean? They're not rising or getting to. It's like the little small shit. People feel like success is just one grand thing, where it's just successful. Boom, it happened. But my thing is it's a slow thing. It's like the little small shit that you do that's gonna get you there.
Right,
the small shit that you don't do makes you a failure. Failure isn't just damn, I'm a failure. It's all the little steps that you didn't do. All of that just really drags you down.
As long as you learn from failure, failing is fine. You gotta try 1,000 times before you get it right. Thomas Edison invented a lot of things, man, but you know what? The light bulb was just one of the several thousands of inventions he made. He failed a lot of times along the way, but you know what?
I think they said it was 10,000 times.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, each failure was a scientific experiment you could learn and grow from, man. Because he tried it, somebody else didn't have to replicate that experiment. You learn and you grow. And see, honestly, you did kind of convince me that social media can be valued in entertainment, mildly. I kind of agree. But kind of think about it, I do stick to my guns. people lack discipline. So to me, social media, unless you are growing and unless you are learning to develop your life and other people's and making a difference, to me, social media in a whole is a soul-sucking experience, because you know what? There are other forms of entertainment too, and like reading a book, dude. How many people can say they've read a book in a week? You know, back like when I was in grade school, we had a program where we had to learn our regular school stuff, but we had to read one book a week. We had to do like this AR testing shit, right? Like we had to take tests on these books and meet a certain quota of AR points. Is what it was called, AR. Like accelerated reading.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Elementary school.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. Because you try to read all these books and shit. No, but the point is, how many people just sit back and read a book and develop themselves, bro? Because the thing is, reading develops cognitive function, memory, and thought processing for problem solving. The thing is, you can also pick up a book about how to better your life.
Same with social media. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a little more.
Yeah, a lot of people. My thing is like, I read a physical book from time to time, but I just feel like, to me, how my life operates, I feel like I'm into audiobooks, which is they got audiobooks. That's badass. They got audiobooks on YouTube. Like I feel if you're like in moderation, but the thing is, like, you looking at like just entertainment, just like little stupid ass videos with, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, from time to time, it's cool because sometimes you need to laugh. You know, laughing is good. You know what I mean? If you having a bad day, sometimes like laughing and watching something funny might give you like a temporary escape from just reality. So like, even when people watch our shit, bro, sometimes we incorporate little funny shit that makes them laugh. But my thing is like,
but this is self-improvement.
I mean, yeah, but right now we're that's just one element that we put in our stuff is is self-improvement. But sometimes we might just post videos that are just like laughing, but you also got like the self-improvement side of YouTube. Yeah. You got the self-improvement part of Facebook. They got group pages that on Facebook that where you can post your artwork or you can post your thoughts about like entrepreneurship and just certain parts. I feel like if you use it as a tool, then that's great. Or even if you watching like little funny shit every now and then, but just don't let your whole day in life go by just only doing that.
I agree. But see, that's the hard part, because look at where we've become like in society because of a lack of moderation and technology. Moderation.
But even before technology, like drinking wine or whatever is like in moderation is good for your heart. But that's a you problem. You know what I mean? That it's not social media's fault, because you can use it you can use that shit to prosper. Like, you know, it's more people becoming millionaires more than ever nowadays just because of social media. People are literally making millions of dollars on social media just because it's a tool. But if you know, wine is good for your heart, but if you get drunk, if you just, you know what I'm saying, if there's no discipline in it, then you throwing your life away, kind of, because you just sitting around getting drunk. So it got like health benefits in it, but if you do too much of it, then it'll fuck you up. Same with social media. Everything
in moderation will kill you. Oxygen, including water.
Yeah, everything.
But at the same time, though, you're not sitting here guzzling water because most people don't find it addicting. I mean, I think there actually is a medical condition where people have to drink water, and some people are actually addicted to it, but that doesn't account for 99.9% of the population. However, most people can say, hey, I've got a smartphone, I've got access to the internet, I watch YouTube. I mean, you've got 2-year-old kids who know how to use technology and these smartphones better than most adults.
Hell yeah.
And see, that's kind of the scary thing, dude. Yeah. Then they get hooked on social media, they're getting into these problems and addictions, they're lacking discipline. I mean, I get what you're saying, but to me, in my perspective, it's hard to say that social media isn't just a virally toxic thing.
Oh, of course.
Unless in the only means you are using social media for business, for personal improvement, or improving other people's lives. I find it really hard to say that social media is nothing but toxic. And I mean, honestly, like,
I wouldn't say nothing but toxic.
I don't think his
But
YouTube. I don't think
toxic.
his YouTube. Sorry, I
Facebook
don't
too.
think his YouTube I mean,
It's a social
YouTube's
media.
a broad thing, dude. I mean, YouTube's
It's
a broad.
broad, but like I would include it in the social media, just because like most of the shit that you do on YouTube is on other social media. Like when you post a YouTube video, you can post a Facebook video. When you can make create an account and you can go live on YouTube and Facebook, and then they also have a comment section, a like button. It's pretty much like the same thing. I mean, the only thing that's really different is that you got like a more laid out search bar on YouTube where you can find a specific like, you know what I mean? Like it's easier to find videos on YouTube in my opinion, but it's still included in it's still social media, bro.
I mean, it is a technical form of social media. I'm just like, I refer to YouTube a lot because it's one of the most popular platforms on the planet.
Yeah, it's gonna forever be here.
Yeah.